Super, guys. Okay. Sweat program for next week. Sweat marathon on Monday, guys. SM16. Part A, you have an 8 minute AMRAP. It's 10 calorie run. It's 10 calorie ski. You then rest 1 minute. Part B, then you must complete all your accumulated calories from the runner in part A and then from your ski in part A. On the opposite side of the room, it's going to be a 10 minute AMRAP, 10 calorie ski, 10 calorie row, rest 1 minute. And the same as that first block, you're going to repeat and complete all your accumulated calories from the row and the ski in that second piece. All right. So, kind of one of those workouts where you could potentially take it a little bit easy to make sure you get it done in the second block or the second piece. But try and challenge yourself to push on both sides because you get that little bit of rest in the middle. So you have that opportunity to recover a slight bit before you go back into that part B. On Tuesday, guys, High Rocks Prep. This is going to be our second WOD out of the 4 WODs that we're going to have now up until the October competition. So you're going to have an 8 minute block to start with. 1 kilometer run is going to be shared, however you like. Do 250s, do 500, do whatever you see fit between you and your buddy. To then do max effort burpees, you go, I go style. Again, split them however you want. From there, you're into 8 to 16 minutes, which is your next block. It's a 1 kilometer row shared. Again, however you see fit. To then do max effort lunges, you go, I go style. That third block, 16 to 22 minutes, back to a 1 kilometer run shared. To then do max effort wall balls, you go, I go style. And your last block, 1 kilometer row, max distance run, you go, I go. And that's going to be scored for total repetitions. For your last piece, 100 meters equals 1 repetition. Wednesday then is going to be a kind of a bike endurance workout. So we have 40 minutes to complete an 8 kilometer bike, to then do a 1.5 kilometer row, and that's purely there just to break up the monotony of the bike, back into an 8 kilometer bike. Every kilometer, you're going to up the damper. So we're going to start on damper 2, you'll finish on damper 9, and then we'll reset back to 2 when we get back into that second round of 8 kilometers on the bike. So that's going to be a tough one on the legs, should be a little bit tired. But again, it is a bike endurance workout. The whole idea is that we're kind of working at about 70 to 80% of our max, and we're just grinding and chipping away and kind of building that capacity to work within that kind of zone 3. Sweat and stretch on Thursday, guys. So there's obviously some sweating, there's some body weight movements, there's a small bit of strength and a kind of a bit of a pump in there. 12 minute AMRAP to start, 15 cals on your runner into 10 lunges into 5 sit-ups. That is going to be an AMRAP, so you just keep repeating. Once you get through those sit-ups, you go back to the start. We'll then have 2 minutes to sanitize and rotate. Your second block, it's a 12 minute AMRAP. This time 15 cals will be on your ski erg. You're then going to do 5 push-ups and then 5 V-ups or a single leg V-up. Once you get through the V-ups, you go back to the start. We'll then have another 2 minutes just to sanitize and prep, to then finish off with 10 minutes of a full body stretch and a cool down. Friday, guys, is going to be SM33, rinse and repeat CrossFit Green style. So like we had in the games there last year, I think every 2 minutes by 8, 100 meter run, then bike for calories, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, maximum. We'll pretty much do the same thing then. We'll do every 2 minutes by 8, 100 meter row, then ski for calories, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, maximum. So to get a good score on this, you really have to push for those last 2 rounds. There's no set standard on how much calories you need to accumulate in those rounds, but that's how you'll beat the person next to you. Last one, guys, Saturday, new one for us, SM67, partner sweat. So 36 minutes, 18-minute AMRAP. P1, 1,000 meter ski. P2, 1,200 meter run. In the remaining time, max distance run, you go, I go. Block 2, 18-minute AMRAP, 1,200 meter row, 1,200 meter run. In the remaining time, max distance row, you go, I go. So you'd only do one of each. You won't swap before you go on to that you go, I go section. So you have to decide between you and your buddy who's going to take the ski, who's going to take the run, who's going to take the row, who's going to take the run type of thing. That is up to yourselves. Cool, guys. That's your block. That's your training schedule for sweat next week. Any questions, mail them in, shoot us a message, let us know. Enjoy your weekend.